The Great Smoky Mountains Heritage Center will host a day of living history. The Winter Heritage Festival is full of tours, cooking, crafts, and storytelling. It's all meant to honor the mountaineers from decades past who worked hard to store up supplies for winter. From spinning wool to cooking over an open fire, the people who long ago called these mountains home kept busy all year long, but the hardest days were during the winter.
We call it hung, strung, pickled, and potted, and they're getting ready to go into February. February was called 6 weeks won't because that was the hardest period to get through.
The Great Smoky Mountains Heritage Center honors their hard work each year with their Winter Heritage Festival. Living history demonstrators help tell their stories.
We're trying to teach students and adults how people made it through the winter back in Appalachia when people first came to this area.
Each and everything in this one-room cabin will be used to show the public just how hard life was for the mountaineers. First up, spinning, which they used to make everything from clothes to sheets to towels.
Spinning was done year-round. If the family was lucky enough to have a cabin big enough to put a loom inside, it would have taken 4 spinners to 8 spinners to spin enough yarn to be able to dress that loom. Some cabins were small, like this one, and they would have only done weaving on the porch in the summer. So the loom would have been taken apart and stored in the barn during the winter.
Food prep is something we hear a lot about these days, but it dates back decades. The Appalachian people had to be resourceful, growing their own food and then storing it to use in the winter.
This is the type of things that they would have had here in the cabin in the winter months, things that they would have saved through hilling in, digging the beets. We've got pickled beets, we've got corn relish, we've got apple butter that we've made. It was all in about preparing your vegetables. I spoke of hilling in their vegetables in the fall so that in the winter months all they had to do is go out and dig them out of the dirt and be able to utilize those in the winter months.
All the food was cooked in a Dutch oven, set in an open fireplace.
A Dutch oven, most of the time, if it has legs, you can put hot coals underneath it and put your food in there. We'd like to use it for baking, especially because it works like our ovens today.
For historian Gordon Sisk, who shares the incredible story of the Over Mountain Men, the festival is a chance to share little-known stories about remarkable people who forged through East Tennessee.
These are tough folks that lived in this region here, and of course the Over Mountain Men were just, just regular old farmers and folks that said, okay, we need to do something, and they did it.
For everyone involved in the festival, it's a chance to honor the strength, resolve, and determination of our ancestors.
Very resourceful. They had to plan every move they made. If they didn't plan, they couldn't survive through the winter.
It's definitely a history lesson. The event is Saturday from 10 to 4 at the Great Smoky Mountains Heritage Center in Townsend. It is free, but parking is $20.